So on Friday, we started this DNA profiling thing, and we started talking about how we are going to look at our DNA and start trying to figure out like who this kid's parents are. So I went to my fridge and realized like, oh crap, all my DNA is dried up. Okay, but I'm very happy because this is really a great tool. And on Wednesday, they're shipping me new DNA, so I'm pretty pumped about that. But it was a little bit of a shocker. Like I just walked in there and I was like, oh, wow, this is not working. So what we started talking about on Friday was we started looking at this forensic training. And Sammy, you could go back and do this later, but let me just show you kind of like the short ends and stick. Okay, this is very, very key. Okay, we're going to look at non-coding and coding regions. Okay, so genes and non-coding genes, yes.
Last weekend,
Yeah.
I saw an orange cardinal.
Did you take a picture of it?
Nope, I was looking at the news.
I was like, I saw that too, but I was like, I don't think that was here, right?
Oh, you only like 13 or 14.
All right, so again, you don't have to do this. I'm just going to show, just as a quick little reminder, we looked at these short tandem repeats, these STRs, and we started looking at how we can actually click these DNA and we could begin working on these primers, right? And these primers, as we kind of go through, we end up replicating these, right? And when we do this, we can notice that some are short and some are long, and we can put that in the gel electrophoresis. Okay, now here's the key reminder from last week. With our paper plasmids, we cut these up. We know there's short fragments and long fragments. These long fragments stay further up. So this is longer, shorter, shortest. Okay, but each of these are different people. This is person 1, person 2, person 3. And this is a DNA ladder that I purchased from a company to tell me how many base pairs there are. I know this is kind of like my control in the experiment, right? The control, and here's my independent variables. Okay, so when I look at this, I can click next and it'll tell me I could go to the gene. Now the gene is remember when we looked at this, there were no tandem repeats. Okay, and when we look at this, they all ended up being exactly the same, which is crazy because you would think that the gene would be the variable part. But look at this, they're all the same. I put these in the gel, okay, and voila, this doesn't do anything for me. I'm not going to be able to tell this person looks the same as this person, looks the same as this person. So what we learned on Friday was that the non-coding regions, okay, so that are the ones with the most variability. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to click on design primers. So everybody, you can hop around here. So just click on design primers and click on where it says back to chromosomes. Okay, so everybody should click on design primers and then click on back to chromosomes. Everybody's screen should look like my screen. Okay, any questions about that? Okay, we're gonna make sure we're all on the same page.
I'm right by the time, bro.
On the screen for me.
I know, I'm looking
See
for
that
that.
screen right there?
Oh, that. I was like, okay.
Okay. Jump with me, because, yeah.
This time thing.
I don't know what that time is, man. I've never seen that before in my life. Okay.
Now you have.
Do you want me to tell you what your password is?
It's not my password.
Okay. You want to know? I can show you what your username is.
Good job, you're looking on that dump truck. Hey, I'm sorry I can't go. Sammy's going, we gotta fix my basement something.
You're going baseball. You have not even come across your basement.
You're not even playing, bro. Come on.
Do you want your username?
Yeah, he actually.
We talk about this like every day.
Yeah. I must be tripping.
No, you're just lost.
You're Presley B42.
Oh, okay.
If you have 2, and I have 6 times that, I have 12. You have 2.
All right. So once you're there, click on this non-coding A. So now everybody's at non-coding A, and I want you to click on the DNA. So make your screen look like my screen here. Okay, and then we're gonna click and drag on the DNA like that, and everything else kind of pops up. Now here's where I got confused with my other class. Okay, you could show the tandem repeats, which are fine, but I don't want to worry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna find the region, okay, that says TAA CCC or AAA CCC. And I'm gonna click on that, and then I'm gonna find these regions down here, and the rest of them fill in. Okay, you've got to click Save Primer.
That would do that.
Okay, okay. Once again, okay, everybody follow me. Okay, I'll go slow. Okay, you're back to chromosomes. You're under Design Primers. Click Non-coding. Okay. We're going to click once on the DNA to separate the strands. Then right here at the beginning, I'm going to just drag over from the A to the C, okay, and all the rest of these pop up.
Oh, yeah.
Is anybody having troubles at this point?
Yes.
Basically,
Our time's up. We're trying to
well, you
find.
gotta sign in.
Yeah, I got it.
You gotta sign in.
Did you not sign in?
I thought I signed in.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll be great.
A, C, 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 T.
No, I did sign
Just
in.
the first one, just like right at the beginning. Are you a non-coding region A?
Yeah. Wait, is it A?
I'm on.
Oh, so you're on the next part?
Yeah.
Now then you kind of come down here to where it says A, C, C, C. Okay, and the rest of them will pop up. Okay, then click Save Primer. Okay, Save Primer.
Now what?
That's
That's okay. Click Save Primer. You're good. It's all good. Not yet. Hold on.
Oh, boy.
See that? Are you logged in, dude?
Yeah, I got logged in, but I.
We'll
I
go to
already
this
signed
thing.
in.
Go to this thing.
I'm on it. I just need to get all the way through it.
Okay, now go back to chromosome and then choose the same kind of thing. I don't care where it is, non-coding B, non-coding C. Remember, we're not going to do the genes because the genes don't give us the variability. So click whatever non-coding region you want, okay, and do the same thing all over again, okay? And we are going to find different sections. This might be a little bit harder, okay, to find sections that you can snip, okay? You might have to mess around with that. And then you're gonna save those primers, okay? So at least you're gonna have at least one or two primers saved. I'm sorry, at least, it'd be great if you had at least two. Primer one, primer two.
Just two?
Okay, two is fine. Okay, and those, if you want to do a third one, that's great.
What did I just click on?
So I need you to have right here, because it won't let you go on. These need to all be highlighted right down here at the bottom. Okay, so once you've got those saved, you get them saved for a while, and hopefully it'll save them. Like,
How many?
okay, two would be great.
All right.
Okay,
I'm good.
Oh, that was funny.
it'll be good. Then you can click continue. Okay. So this is where you want to go, and you could choose highlight just one of your primers. So I chose primer one, which is right here, and that changes from a light gray to a dark gray. Okay, and what this is kind of showing, because eventually tomorrow what we want to do is we want to try to solve some cases here. We want to try to figure out like whose DNA is at the crime scene. And your DNA is going to end up coming in something like this. Okay, so we're going to put it in our gel. Here's our gel. Here's our positive and our negative, right? So our red and our black. Here's our power source. Okay, so when I choose that, you're going to click Run Analysis. And when you do this, this nice little window is going to pop up. Okay, And this is, I think, really like, I know you're probably like, oh, whatever, this is dumb, but like, I'm telling you, man, when Greta found this and I saw this thing, I was like I've been looking for something like this for you guys for a really long time. Because this is a hard concept to get good. Okay, all right. Now, so Landon got a thing and all of his blur together. And that happens sometimes. Okay, that's telling me I can't run that particular primer is not getting us anything. Okay, we're on Explore Learning. If you could jump in on that, that'd be great. Okay, so that's where you go with reset analysis and you go with the different primer. Now listen, make sure only one of these is highlighted. If I do two of them together, okay, watch this. If I do 1 and 2 together, there's a lot going on. I'm going to reset analysis. I want to get it so it just shows me something that looks like this. If you can't get something like this that looks like my screen, okay, then you'll have to go back and find a new primer. But everybody should find at least one then. Okay? Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah. Okay, so click one of the, that one right there, and you hit run analysis. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Okay. Get off that.
I'm not getting a single one.
What's this? Okay. That's because you probably chose it.
You need to do the little
Let me
thing.
hit reset analysis. That day. All right. So we'll go reset analysis.
Like I did last time?
Okay. But you were also like,
Hey, no, actually, you're so looking at this.
you can not totally read it, because I don't think you get it. But that's okay.
Hey, farm work.
Here, click P3 and do this. I think you did it. Yeah, you didn't do it. Okay, now listen. Those of you, okay, if you messed up, which is fine, no biggie. I'm going to show you all how to do this, and then I'm going to get your flies. Everybody look at my screen real quickly so I don't have to explain this 50 times. All right, here's my DNA ladder. That's what I bought from my people to tell me that this DNA ladder has 50 base pairs, 40, 30, 20, 10. Now, what I can do is these are all arranged by skin and by blood type. I can figure out which blood came from which skin by just dragging these close together. So skin 1 and blood C do not match. At first I thought they matched, but they don't match. Let's go try blood D. Sure enough, blood D and skin 1 match. Okay, so now where's my blood C? Oh, that's with skin 4. Okay, where's my blood A with skin 2, and my blood B is with skin 3. So skin 1, blood D, skin 2, blood A, skin 3, blood B, skin 4, blood C. Okay, you arrange yours to look like that, and then you can see, you can do a check. So for me, blood D is skin 1, so I drag this down here like this. Blood 2 is A, thank you. 3 is B, and then C. So then I check that, and it tells me I'm correct. If yours does not look like this, okay, then you could have, so I'm going to reset my analysis, and I'm going to go back to testing primers. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to go to my design primers. Okay, here's the key. I'm going to get rid of all of my primers, discard. Okay, so if you did not get what I just had, okay, let me just show you all real quickly. You cannot choose a gene. The gene will not give it to you. So Gracie and a couple other people, okay, so Ash, you too. Okay, so follow me here. Are you on this screen right here? Oh, you did? Okay, fantastic. So choose like Gracie or the rest of you. I just pick on Gracie because I know. Okay, you click on non-coding region F. Okay, I click on that. Okay, so it's gotta say non-coding region F. Tracy, are you on non-coding region F?
I already did it.
Okay, let me see.
Okay.
No, I believe you. Oh, perfect. That's great. Okay, did you get it? Are you with me on this? Did you find it better? That's not what it is.
What, Mr. Man, how do I get
Back
there?
to,
No.
reset.
His name?
Yeah.
It won't go. I got the right one first try. Dude, it literally won't go. Please, let me put you on the thing. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Okay, John. Okay.
I need to
Well, I just gotta stick with down here. I really want to hear
pull
about
it in.
Okay, so hit reset. Okay, so you did the wrong thing. That's part of the problem. So go back to the design.
I swear that thing was like.
Okay. and non-coding
No, not even
okay,
like 5 minutes long.
Okay.
Wait.
Where were you? Reset preview. Okay, go clear fiber.
I did.
Okay, go get rid of show clear read. Okay, slide the mouse there. No. Yeah, there you go. Now scroll right down.
It's probably do that.
There you go. There you go. Okay, now get rid, now go. Then
Definitely want to talk to you about
Okay. All right. Where is it? Okay. Why can't you get on it? All right. Yeah. What's that? Yeah. Go ahead. Yes. You already did one? Oh, you just did. We're gonna do that tomorrow. All right. All right, now listen, okay, we'll talk more about this, but now I want to count some flies. If everybody except for like 3 of you need to pull up your data sheet, okay, because you're gonna have a lot of flies.
B and C. Knew it from the beginning. B and C's always.
Yeah. Sometimes you just know. Yeah. 76 flies. That's that. Oh, let the flies go. Let the flies go. Go in. Why are you still holding on?
No, go to sleep.
Oh, go in the tube. No, stop going on me.
You just call me a fly.
Yeah.
Last day count, 3 kids.
What about me?
I still don't got no
Now there's cereal.
I still got no flies.
Except for Lucas.
Lucky.
Yes, sir, Lucas. Going strong.
I killed my flies a while back.
How'd you do it?
How'd I do it? Well,
Should I be asking why?
on the side of the top side.
Please don't forget to put these in your data sheets. Okay, those of you kids at home, if you have not,
What do I do with this?
you already counted these?
Yeah.
Nice, good job. Good, right there. You want, or do you want to keep them going?
I know.
'Cause that's gonna be it for counting for you.
Why did you
Yeah,
write?
I'm going.
Why
Yeah,
did
keep
you
it
write
going.
on my desk that looks
For
like
my mom. I
I love it.
I have to explain to them how to tell the difference between